Dungeons, Dice and Dudes. I've got some terrible, grave, unfortunate news for you all this evening. I will not be your DM for tonight.
Oh, yay! Matt doesn't have
Fuck. I didn't realise we were all doing it. We got another one.
Oh no, wait.
There's one. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have done that right in your face.
I've got my protective eyewear on. As such, I will now vacate the chair of power to someone else. Let's have it.
Oh, this feels weird. I don't like this.
He's back.
He's back. Oh. And other than that, we're going to start this the same way that we start everything, by saying, welcome to another episode of Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, where we take those three things, mix them together, and magic happens! 4 years, baby!
4 years.
4 flipping years.
The Fab Four.
Yeah, it's taking its toll on George. But
Oh,
George.
yeah, look at him. He's wasting away.
Can you hear us, George?
All that editing just...
Are you with us? He'll come round.
Yeah.
Give him time.
Hello, welcome. We're here. George is not, unfortunately. This is merely a spectre of his old self.
Just sang Rock DJ. That's why he's like this.
He just saw the extended music video and it's just killed him.
You may have seen him from things such as Rock DJ.
Great cosplay.
But yeah, it's actually our 4-year anniversary. Bang on today. The first episode went out Wednesday, the 2nd of October, 4 years ago. It's crazy. I mean, I think we did some bits prior to that, but you know that doesn't matter because you don't know what it is and you'll never be able to see it. So
shut up.
Yeah. But what we're going to do to start off, I'm just going to clean this up a little bit.
Hang on there. 4 years, ching ching.
Oh yeah, 4 years. Hey,
Congrats.
hopefully here's another 4.
4
years.
Ooh.
Four
Ooh, that
more
lovely
years.
Prosecco.
4 more years. 4.
Yeah.
4 more years, 4 your ears.
Well,
I like that. That's good.
that's
That's really good.
That's going to be the tag for something. Oh, we'll do it for the Instagram when we get a picture of all of us dressed up like this. Speaking of Instagram and social media, I'm going to throw to Mark.
Yes.
Do you do that? Yeah.
Yes, you can find us on Instagram, on Twitter, and also YouTube and things like that as well, because George
Oh, was he not?
voice cords went with the rest of the flesh.
There's not.
There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Nothing. And you can find us on DDND Pod. That's DDND Pod. YouTube for live content. Twitch. Hello if you're live currently.
Hello.
This lovely party. Dungeons, Dice and Dudes.
Love it. Thank you. And let's go to because we've been going for 4 years. We've probably provided you with a couple of goofs, a couple of gaffes along the way, and you're probably thinking to yourself, I want to support you. I want to show my support in some way, shape or form. Well, do not worry, because in the most eloquent way possible, Matt's he's gonna tell us. Isn't that right, Matt?
Yep.
How can I do
I'm
it?
never this early. Why am I?
It's because I forgot what I'd throw to him for. So.
I see. Well, if you'd be so kind, you can support Dungeons, Dice and Dudes on Patreon. For first tier is £1. You get to be a dude. Yeah, it's working. That is just to show your thanks. Next step up, Dude Plus 1 for £3. That would give you a shout out, which I'm going to do right now for our Patreons, Zachary and Bruce Broggs.
Bruce Broggs in the chat.
Oh, thank you so much. You debased. And then final tier could get you in the campaign for the main campaign that we're going to be doing.
Not this one.
Not this one. For £5.
I feel
So
like he's been a dude there, maybe. Reach out.
Yeah, there you go. One of the NPCs is called for us. Someone's called Zachary.
Nice.
That's now. That's the
There
way.
And so it is.
Look at that, just like that. Become a dude, and you can
Have that power.
Have that control over us. Dance monkey, some might say.
Robbie Williams.
There we go.
He's getting really excited. Look at him.
Oh, George.
He's crazy.
You're going to lose your shirt.
Sorry, boys.
Thank you, Matt. That was well done.
That was good.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's the best one yet.
Only up from here.
One of the other things, or other ways that you can support us, you can tell that I'm rusty, is by heading on over to a lovely company that's based here in the UK that specialises in making handcrafted items for geeks and gamers. And guess what? They ship worldwide.
Worldwide.
God, it's just...
Miss Worldwide.
It's shit every time. They make dice, they make t-shirts, they make bags, they make boxes to put your boxes in. They make socks, they make candles, they make so many amazing things.
T-shirts.
I already said t-shirts, you son of a gun. But all of them can be purchased with some discount if you use the discount code TheBriggsy. That's TheBriggsy. And you get 5% off of your entire order. Yes, I'm aware that this is Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, and I'm using a discount code that has my name on it. I'm narcissistic. Deal with it, alright? Build a bridge, get over it. But use that discount code. Lovely stuff.
Your name does mean bridge. That's what we learnt today.
No
Really?
way.
Yeah.
The bridge ski.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, we're getting like a family crest signet ring between me and my brothers.
You could be the troll underneath the bridge.
Tell us a little bit about Think Crit. Down below.
No, I'm the troll. People can go to thinkingcritically.co.uk or thinkcritdnd on social medias to listen to a backlog of over 100 hours of D&D discussion where there's a different word or topic each week with a different guest. New episodes will be out before the end of the year, because then that would be a nice 12 months on holiday I've had.
Well deserved rest.
I think so, yeah. Thanks, man. Soon to record. In Matt's defence, he's booked it in. He's got it
And it got rescheduled.
in. It's got moved on.
That wasn't me.
That's on me.
Oh,
That wasn't me.
you rescheduled.
I did.
Wow.
I mean, I was a lot freer 5 weeks ago when I thought we'd do it.
It kind of makes you sigh a bit.
Shots!
What are you guys going on about?
That's good.
I'm spelled with a G.
Lovely, thank you. I think that's all of the general.
Share with the rest of the club.
that I go on the Patreon.
That's the new £10 tier. That one.
Yeah. Drawn pictures of saying.
That's dudes with 2 Ds.
I think you'll find it's quite generous.
Oh my god. So yes, we've been going for 4 years. Thank you to everybody that has supported, be it financially, be it by watching and donating your time. It means a lot. I'm glad that we are still going. We've been all over the shop. There's been breaks. We've changed cast members a lot and all that sort of shit. But yes, it's really nice to have this sort of thing to look forward to and be able to share it with you lot. And you guys doing this with me is great. It's amazing. I consider myself a very lucky person to have you lot here to roll clickety-clackities and be like, oh my god, I can't believe I brought one.
That's fun.
Happens all the time.
Happens all the time.
Yeah.
Too many.
But yes, anyway, thank you very much. Here's to many more years and many more adventures along the way as well. But
Here.
What
Chin
he said.
chin.
There you go, chin chin.
I
Yeah.
haven't done it yet.
Too much bubbly.
It's got some head.
Ooh, a little bit of the bubbly. But we're going to start things off with a little bit of a familiar sound. Oh,
Clocks.
there you go. No, a little bit of ambient music as I read out some stuff that I scribbled down. Let's get into it, shall we? It's business time. Everyone has a story. Some short, some long. Some are grandiose tales of bravery, whilst others are intimate and personal. Though, no matter the type, each is unique with their own twists and turns. It is for that reason that we have moved away from the arid climate of Taikahan in our previous stories, and we moved to a far more moistened locale.
Tell me more.
Plunging through the clear skies towards the vast oceans of Remarus. In particular, the Toan Seas. Crystalline cerulean waters stretching out in all directions, a blazing sun beating down, permeating across the crashing waves and the sea salt spray. Archipelagos and islands dotted throughout the seas, acting as checkpoints for the various seafaring adventurers. And it is in this aquatic dreamscape that we pick up this story.
Wow!
A loud explosion blows as various shouts and cannon fire begin cracking and tearing through the sky. I'm gonna pull up this music.
I haven't popped off yet. I'm saving mine.
Well, as there is cannon fire, I would like to encourage all of you to, at various points, whenever you feel like it, just pop one off.
Pop one off.
I've been waiting for you to say that for a long time. I've always been close. Most games I get close to popping off. And they were.
It's about pop off.
I might do it into George's face.
Well, careful, he's already looking a bit peaky.
Yeah, you can take it.
George, how do you feel about the 4-year anniversary? Oh, that good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? I'm not even touching
Is
this.
George in the room with us now?
What the hell?
George, if you're here.
Move your skeleton.
Oh no!
What is it that guy said?
Was it Akora?
Your breasts!
He's gonna fall off his chair by the end of the night.
He's pissed.
Too much of the bubbly.
Too much of the bubbly.
Fizzy bubbly.
Sorry, Nathan.
Shouts! Cannon fire! Creaking of wood as two ships. Yeah, be careful with each other's ears and stuff, but maybe don't do this at home.
Or is that the bottom?
Two ships tear through the surf side by side in the middle of the Toan Seas. A Sahuagin vessel collides into the side of a modest 2-sail ship as its captain yells to his crew whilst firing a pistol in the air. Get your stations, you loots! Let's send these curs back to the sea depths. Now, I would like each of you to describe what your character looks like and what you are currently doing to help this ship fend off a threat of Sahuagin scum. That's alright. Start with Matt.
Ah, okay.
The fish people, right?
Fish people.
Oh no.
For those that are uninitiated.
Yeah.
So my character is a 7-foot tall orc, green skin, very like, oh my god!
Cannon.
There's so many cannons.
I can't concentrate.
My character's dead.
He jumps off. I can take it.
You take a cannon to the chest.
Trying his best to help as what he can by arming a cannon, but a man of the forest. Or orc of the forest, sorry. He's not doing too good. He's throwing up over the side of the ship.
Oh dear.
Yeah. He's not going to see it.
So you're helping someone load a cannon.
Yeah.
Could I get you to roll an athletics check for me?
Of course.
I was like, what could I be doing? I don't have to roll.
10.
I'm
10.
roped to the middle.
You are currently helping.
A name.
You are currently helping Clint.
So Clint.
A completely black minotaur with just a vest and pants on. You can see that there's slight streaks of white fur that almost look like tattoos. But he's currently loading it in, and you come over and you start helping him out, and you're kind of struggling at first between the ship rocking from side to side, and the heft of the actual cannonballs themselves. But you do manage to help him load it in, and he just kind of looks at you and just says, "Thanks very much.
What's your name?
I've sailed with you for a little bit, but it's Clint.
Oh, God, sorry. I'm not doing too good.
That's all right.
Oh.
Just fire it off.
Shit, no.
Quick.
I'm not ready, Clint, I'm sorry.
Lovely stuff. Next up. Sorry, what was your character's name as well, please?
Bozar.
Bozo.
No.
B-O-S.
B-O-Z-A-R.
Z-A-R.
Z-A-R.
Lovely stuff. Okay. Next up. Mark, if you would do the honours.
Yes, sure. So I'm going to assume old captain's at the helm.
Correctamundo.
I'll be up with the old captain, swords in hand, just anybody that's trying to swing across, just giving them the old 1-2, get him out of here.
What does your character look like?
So he looks like a big ass boy. No, he's like a 6'4", warforged, just like wood and metal, has kind of carvings in the wood parts, almost like tattoos, but not because it's carved.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just big guy. Looks almost like if a robot could look old, but not an old robot, but just like a...
Weathered.
No, not weathered,
Oh.
but just like wise robot almost. Like
Okay.
seen some things kind of robot.
Okay, alright, I like that.
And his name is Relic.
Relic.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a good name.
Relic by name, Relic by nature.
Ooh.
But yeah, he's just looking out for his boy to be a captain.
Lovely stuff. And helping the captain, are you calling out targets? Are you trying to help organise the crew itself? What are you doing?
Yeah, so calling out targets, making sure anything that's kind of...
Okay, with that, if I could get you to roll a perception check then for me.
Of course. 19.
Nice.
19.
From the helm, you have a better vantage point as the Sahuagin ship that is colliding into you is a little bit lower, so it's a lot easier for you to kind of see what they're doing and what they're trying to do, and you're able to call out when they're loading cannons and when they're starting to, looking like they're trying to throw hooked ladders onto the side of the ship. Yeah, lovely stuff. Wonderful. Wonderful.
So much cannon fire.
Yeah, I'm also getting worried about our smoke line.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We could have a cooldown period. If
Yeah. Everybody, ceasefire.
Ceasefire. White
Maybe.
flag.
No mercy!
White flag.
Oh, arms and boobs.
Is that another pick?
Nah, I've got more there for later on.
Nice. And finally, Danilo, if you would be so kind as to tell us all what you're about.
I am Scrumbler Ginpin.
Scrumbler
The
Ginpin.
Scrumbler Ginpin.
Do you know a guy called...
No relation. Rakishly handsome, half-foot, with, imagine what George's characters normally are. So quite nice at times. You know?
Just fit.
Yeah. But small. I am small.
Yeah.
And I am currently swinging from a rope or a sail with my rapier out, commanding the troops, rallying the troops to, fight these people back, beat them off, beat them all off. As I'm swinging around the mast with the rapier out.
Because I know that you don't like rolling, I'm going to give you 2 rolls to do. I'm going to give you acrobatics.
I choose to do nothing.
You're in it now. You're in it. I'll give you either acrobatics or a persuasion.
Oh, acrobatics.
Okay.
I haven't got anything. That's bad.
Oh.
9.
9.
That's why I don't roll dice. Thank you.
My homemade, I know you like a dice tower.
No, I do, thank you.
So as you're trying to rouse the spirits of your fellow crew members, you are too enamoured with everything that's going on to realise that your rope has actually began to lap around the main mast, and you're getting closer and closer to it. I'm going to make you roll again. Do a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. Slightly better. 12.
12. You manage to release before you get caught up in the ropes and tied to the mast itself.
God.
And definitely land on one of the rungs that are hanging out from the mast and continue to rouse the spirits of everybody.
Cool.
Lovely stuff.
George has just told me that his character got captured on that other ship and it's just had his throat cut.
Oh, that's a bit...
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's dark.
Yeah.
They're like, oi, look at him.
I turn him into a martyr. Look, he's died for us. Fuck him up.
They just chuck his skeleton back.
And here we are.
He's really getting in your space, huh?
He is a bit. He's trying to look at my...
fallen asleep.
It's that bubbly. It went straight to his skull.
Where did he get off?
So the 2 ships continue to careen into each other, but it feels like the tide is beginning to turn against these Sahuagins based on your actions. So well done, everybody. You have successfully succeeded the group skill check challenge. And as you are Captain Bulette Bill continues to scream, "Don't let him get away with this! No quarter, no..." I was never good at maths. Kill them all! Relic, you said that you were close to the captain. As he's popping off.
Oh, God. We got a lot to get through, huh?
Yeah. We got hammer for days, boys.
As he's doing this, you're quite close to him, and so you can see that the captain, large, thick man, kind of really hairy forearms, and like you can see a bit of back hair bristling through his clothing. It's that thick. A heavy beard with multiple braids hangs from the humanoid man before you, and tattoos covering his exposed chest and stomach. A rather large, rotund stomach. Has an outie, just in case you want to know that. But he kind of grabs the back of your head, pulls you in close, and he's like, "You were always my favourite boy. Let's send these devils down to the waters."
Yeah, let's get him. Let's get him.
I love you. Straight to the point.
I love you too. I'll do anything for
you. But as he's saying that to you, the ship suddenly lurches to the right side. Whatever side that would be. As you see that there are multiple hooks that have now come onto the railings and have pulled the ship almost off to the right side, kind of veering it into closer to the water. We are going to roll initiative. But we're going to have a quick break just so we can get everything set up, move some things around, make sure we've got plenty of cannons, and we will be back in like 5 minutes or so. All right.
5 minutes.
Hello. The cannon fire won't stop. We're back.
You fool.
There's a map. We've got a battle map. Not on Foundry, even though I think Foundry... I'm slowly coming around to it, I must say, Danilo. It's just...
That went from a burn to a...
It's just a lot easier.
Nice
but we got minis, little things that you can touch, you can move, you can go booga, 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 booga. Anyway, as you can see that there are two, well, they don't actually look like it, but there are two wooden things that have latched onto the side of the ship. The Sahuagin vessel is beginning to veer off to the side, trying to drown the ship, bring it into the surf itself. 4 Sahuagin have managed to make it aboard thus far, and it is up to yourselves on how you progress with this little certain je ne sais quoi. But first of all, I would like you all to roll initiative for me.
Oh my god!
Yes,
That's good.
Is this you?
I think I was looking where I was on
So
there.
first of all, just
Sorry.
place your minis where you believe you will be.
I was in the middle.
What? Oh!
Watch out!
What's that got onto the ship?
A building has fallen in the middle of the ocean.
Was anyone around to hear it?
Does it make a noise if nobody can
Whoa!
There you go, we've got a little bit of ocean in there for you.
Damn, son.
Right.
I feel like I'm at sea.
I'm basically there.
That's a burp, but... initiative, so...
Yes, please.
Do you want? How are you going to do it? You just want us to shout at you?
Well, bear with me just a second as I get their initiative.
If you're not
ready
done
as
already,
well.
You're just having a fun.
Yeah, I was just
roll.
practicing.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches.
Oh, man.
Sons of bitches.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Say that.
Blue
Could you
ball
just look at this die that I just rolled?
It's a 1. That's not. I was lying. It's a 20.
Ow.
Right, okay, so 25 to 20.
I'm going to change my dice.
Okay, so the ships will go at the initiative count of 20. They both have their own actions. So, there we go. Ships. Sahuagin, because they rolled a nat 20, because, of course, I'm always trying to kill you lot.
Cheat tiny.
15 to 20. Okay. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. It's just when do you lot go, but 10 to 15.
Oh. Oh no.
5 to 10.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey. We're all
And
together.
what is that order? What does everybody get?
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
8.
No way!
Just ran to the
I had a
cannon just to fire it.
I had a feeling. I was like, I know you got a 6. I was
That's mad.
Wow.
like,
Okay,
do I get
well,
an extra 5 for initiative?
I will say that in that instance, it is entirely up to you three what order you go in, but you just must decide that now.
I'm first.
Okay,
Just jumping
right.
at it.
Okay.
So,
I'm a second.
we've got Danilo, aka Scrumblood's Jimpin.
Scrumbler.
Scrumbler. It rolls off the tongue, I find.
Sorry, my autocorrect. But just scrumble.
Scrum.
I was like, I don't think it's scrumble.
Who would be next then?
I'll go next.
Alright, then we've got Relic, and then bringing up the rear, we have Ozar.
That's me.
Okay, lovely stuff. Are you all on the board?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got Relic up by the captain,
sir.
we've got Jimpin. Would you like to be elevated?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll just say that you're...
I've jumped down onto the deck.
Okay, perfect.
For
And
people on
then
stream, here he is.
we've got
Little
Bozar right up against them. Okay, so to start off with, could I get... We're going to start with Matt, aka Bozar.
Yeah.
Could I get you to roll a d20 and add 5 for me?
Yeah, 18.
18, okay. I would now like you to roll a d10 for me.
Oh dear, what's going to happen?
That is a d10, yeah.
5.
Oh!
Ah!
A
Sorry, can't
loud
remember
rocketing kind of loud, piercing sound echoes through the seas as another cannonball from your ship collides into the smaller Sahuagin vessel, dealing 5 points of damage.
To me.
No,
Oh.
It hit the
This
ship.
ship.
Right, good. Okay.
Cannonball hit you.
You wore it well.
Yeah.
Just skimmed
You
it.
just rolled it off.
Okay, now we're going to have a... They're going to just try, because they don't have a lot of firepower, because the Sahuagins, they've got a bit more of a primitive ship compared to yours, but they're going to continue to try and drown you.
Who? Try drown.
You see... let's roll them. No. You see the captain of the Sahuagin vessel is pushing as hard as he can into the steering wheel, the helm of the smaller ship, but a gust of wind pushes into the sails of your vessels and it stops them from pulling you further into the water. That's their ship's done. Next up, we have the Sahuagin.
Yeah.
So, that is going to be the one on the leftmost side. It's going to push past yourself, Bozar, so you will get an attack of opportunity. He's going to push up to Relic.
Oh, all the way upstairs.
He's going to run all the way upstairs. There's going to be one against you, Bozar, the other left one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's going to be two that run towards Jimpin.
I can take it.
You can take
Look at
it.
him. He's a
They're going
unit.
all the way up to him.
Ow.
They're going to go all the way up to him. Okay, let me just get... so...
What's the name of our ship?
I will tell you in just a moment. Sorry, I should have done all of this beforehand. I'm a terrible person. I'm still knocking the rust off. Okay, so first of all, because of that question, someone just happens to yell out, where the fuck did I put it? Oh, there it is. Someone just happens to yell out, "Nobody's gonna take old Salty."
Salty.
Old Salty.
Old salty. Wow.
That rather high-pitched noise was coming from first mate Jack.
Jack.
Jack!
Jack, no!
Jack! Get on, Jack!
That door's definitely big enough for two people.
No, it's not possible.
Get on my old salty, Jack.
Okay, so first point.
Salty.
As one of the Sahuagin they're all on the ship and they've got like various kind of looking spears of like old wood and rusty metal kind of attached to the tip of them. Some of them have just got like sharpened pieces of coral. But one of them, as it climbs onto the ship, immediately like sees the captain and goes, and begins running towards him. He does run past you, Bozar, so you get the opportunity of attack if you would like to do so.
Yeah. I'm just
Alright.
gonna, as he's running, I'm just gonna try and use my prowess of my weapon, shooting a moving target.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot him specifically.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware, you will be at disadvantage.
Don't care.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Wow.
So yeah, two.
So, as
Oh no, sorry. 8.
8 does not hit.
Nope.
But that is understandable, as you begin to knock your arrow, you suddenly the ship kind of crests over a wave and drops back down again, and you feel your stomach go, and you just. But you manage to keep the vomit in, but unfortunately loose your arrow a little too late, and the Sahuagin has already passed you, running up the stairs. As it gets up towards the stairs, it sees you, Relic, kind of standing in the way of the captain. And it is going to take It is going to take 2 attacks against you. One with its bite, and this one is a bit more rabid. It's going to use its claws. So that's 2 attacks against you. One is a natural 1, and the other is an 8.
Nope.
So this, you can see it's like this green slimy skin, like kind of fish face, gills flickering out of the sides, or fins flickering out to the sides, and it has like tattered bits of robe over it covering its unmentionables, but otherwise it doesn't look like it has a lot of armor on it, but it just kind of runs at you and just starts kind of scratching and trying to bite at you. But what kind of weaponry? What weapons do you use?
I've got a big old axe.
Big old axe. So you just immediately put that up, and it just and just can't get anywhere near you.
What do you think you're doing?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Not on the old salty, mate.
One that is directly in front of you that seems to be kind of Bozar. The one that stands in front of you almost seems to be in a bit more of a defensive position in front of the ladder that is just used to get onto your ship, the old Salty. He is going to also take 2 attacks against you, but he's going to use a spear as well. It's going to try and jam it through your abdomen.
Great.
Let's have a look. Okay, so the first one, which is the bite, is 14 to hit.
Yep.
That hits.
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
Great. This old song and dance again.
This happens to me.
That is 3 points of piercing damage to you.
Perfect.
And the second attack with the spear was only 11.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, you have
Just.
So this one, because it's trying to take a bit more of a defensive stance, it doesn't really move too much into your way. So it kind of nips you, and like as you're kind of bringing your arm back around from firing or loosing the arrow, it bites you on your forearm, gets a little bit of a blood scratch on there for you. But as it goes to jab the spear towards you, it kind of looks over its back and kind of hesitantly drives it towards you, so not with enough force for it to actually penetrate your armor.
Cool.
Okay. There is 2 that are against you, Jimpin. So just so you're aware as well, there are other Sahuagin that seem to be encountering with the rest of the crew. They're not just stood there being like, better kill those lads. So this is 2 against you, Jimpin, and this is 2 attacks as well.
And you didn't want to attack the other guy with a crossbow,
No.
no? The big armoured, beefy guy with a crossbow.
No, he's engaged with Sahuagin. You just can't see those ones.
You just imagine one of us and go.
Can't do that.
Again, there is one that has a spear, one that does not. So the first one is going to make 2 attacks against you. Okay. They are better than all of the rolls that have been against these 2. The first one is 17, which is the bite, and the second one is a 19, which is the spear.
Yeah.
So that is 2 points on the bite, and that is the wrong damage die.
They're still firing.
Yeah,
It's just constant. It's constant.
Broadside.
Calm down.
God, it's like
That
you could
is
smell
4
it.
points on the spear.
Okay, fine.
So it bites into your clavicle, and as it's quite close to you, it just kind of brings the spear upwards into your abdomen. It catches on your armor, and you still. It still kind of pushes into your sternum, and you're like, ooh, if that had gone deeper, that would have been my heart. The second one takes advantage of this moment in time and also lunges at you, but this is just a bite and a claw. Double 2s. So I'm assuming that a 5 does not hit you. So this one, as you're engaged, this one lunges at you, but slips and just falls behind you. Just
They're too wet for their own good, these
They're
guys.
so wet. They're so moist.
Slippery little lads.
Right. That is the end of the Sahooligans go. It is now, finally, your turns. So starting with Scrumbler.
That's
I was
correct.
just making it looks like an A to me, but I've just miswritten it. What would you like to
So did
do?
his parents.
I will disengage as a bonus action and dash as my actual action
Oh, okay.
and go 5, 10, 15, 20. What? Off the side. But
See ya.
sorry, no one hears a splash.
Oh.
That was 20 to there, right?
Yep.
25. We'll call that 35.
Mm-hmm.
Some underneath this right now.
Yep.
40, 45, 50.
Okay.
I'm at sea level.
Okay. Just a question.
Yes.
Would you like a free action to hold on to the ships as they are probably travelling a lot quicker than what you are?
To dash. Well, I went across the water, so yeah, I'll we'll just work my way across the side of the ship.
Okay, cool, perfect. Just because at the start of the next round, they will likely travel, I think,
Yeah,
it's
they'll be
about 60
away from me. Yeah.
The image of this guy getting attacked, he just fucking legs off the ship.
I have enough time to bow, flourish a bow, and hop up.
I had the thought of you just hitting the water and the boat's just like...
Immediately gone. I made a huge mistake.
No, absolutely fine.
I'll be right
You
back.
managed
Yeah, I'm
to
walking back to shore. Fuck me, done.
dip, dodge, duck, dive between the various Sahoogan that are fighting the crew, plus the ones that were engaged in yourself, and just immediately jump overboard.
Harry there. Clumsy stabs.
Easy. Lovely stuff.
And a dagger, but held like ninja style.
Oh, okay. I
Vegetable.
like it.
Carrying
I like
dagger.
it. Next up, we have Relic.
Cool. So
Nice.
I'm gonna be like, he's obviously biting my old axe in the middle.
Yep.
Well, that was a good one.
Or
Another cannon fire.
you really started to piss me off. And I'm gonna rage with my bonus action. And then with that, I'm just gonna take a big old swang with the great axe.
Do it.
Bam, 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 bam.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
Woo! That definitely hits. Do us some damage, baby.
Which one are you again? Daddy? That's the ticket. Cool, so that's 9 plus 3, which is 12, plus an extra 2, which is 14, plus an extra 2 because I've got proficiency. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. God damn.
Oh no.
Alright. I didn't actually mention this, but because you had succeeded on your group challenge previously, all of the Sahoogan that had actually boarded your vessel were already looking a little bit ropey, like they'd taken a bit of damage from your actions previously. So, but this one is just pissing blood. It's like holding his innards in, and he's still got one fist up. He is not in a good place.
With that, as I start to rage, being robotic as well, I'm assuming you can do this as you start with the old storm aura when you rage. When you start rage, some sort of electrical lightning-ish sort of starts to gear up within me and just hits that motherfucker.
Oh.
For a dex save.
Oh, nice.
A dex save. Let's get that out of the way.
Oh, sparky boy.
Dex. His dex isn't good, but he did roll a 17.
Okay, so it takes half damage.
Okay, could still be enough.
2.
1 point away.
Most
point
one
away.
shot.
He's looking kind of woozy. So that electrical energy around you kind of sparks out and flashes, kind of hitting the Sahuagin in front of you. For a brief moment, you see its kind of fish-like skeleton briefly before there's like steam coming off of it. And you're like, oh, cooked bass. But he's still there, but a strong gust of wind is going to take this bad boy out.
I know the guy near the captain.
Captain Bill's just like, that's my boy.
My boy!
Next up, we have Bozar.
It's me.
Here he is.
The boy.
Firebolt.
What? What's that? I got another trick up my sleeve that's always going to land, I'm sure.
Lightning bolt.
So I'm gonna dash across this guy to get here if I can.
So actually dashing, or you're just
I'm
running?
actually dashing.
Okay, as your action? Or...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't need to, I imagine. That's a super short distance.
But if I don't dash, I get hit, right?
Nope. Nope, that's disengage.
Yeah. Okay. Then
But you could. I think you can still use your action to disengage.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Cool. So you use your action, you disengage, you kind of almost shove the Sahuagin against the ladder that it's next to, and use the opportunity to run away from him.
And then my bonus action, I'm going to do Hunter's Mark on that motherfucker,
All right.
which makes me aware of its immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities, and if the creature has any.
The one
I
you
know
just
what
ran
they
by,
are. Yeah.
Thank you. I left my rings in the other room. Okay. It does not have any of those.
Great. But just say damage 1d6 when I do that.
So that would be
If I do it.
If you hit it with something. Yeah.
You get the extra,
So yeah.
Cool.
Still, brand new PHB. Still is a spell that they have to use, not just an ability. Kind of stupid. But hey, nobody likes rangers. So
Yeah.
Guess that must
Not
be
even
why.
Wizards. Of the coast.
I really like rangers,
Oh.
but Wizards of the Coast don't seem to
I
like
thought we're
rangers.
already getting excluded from this.
No.
Nobody likes rangers.
We don't like you.
Why would anybody pick a ranger? It's
Yeah.
so dumb. Nah, they're sick, bro.
So yeah, now that I'm there, I'm gonna crouch in the corner and get ready to fight.
Lovely stuff. All right. So, what would you like to add some flavour when you put your hunter's mark onto this entity?
Arm across my chest this way, and then over my crossbow, one eye closed, and just zeroing in on that MF.
Okay. And what kind of happens is it's almost like the world kind of dulls a little bit, and all of your attention and focus draws into this creature, and he just becomes a lot clearer to you. Okay, back to the top of the initiative. Danilo, could I get you
Oh, yeah.
to roll a d20 for me and add 5?
Yes, you can. 19 in total.
19, lovely stuff. If I could get you to roll a d10 for me.
I'm just going to half a d20. 13.
That works.
6. Call it 6.
6. Okay, with that, you see that the right side ladder actually gets, as the cannon fire shoots into the ship, that ladder ends up getting pulled away as it loosens the wooden boards beneath it.
This one?
That one is now gone.
Didn't need it.
You see the Sahuagin ship is starting to take a fair bit of damage. Lovely stuff. Now it is the Sahuagin ship. This time it's going to attempt to ram into you. Okay.
So you're on the back of their ship.
Yeah, I'm at the crush zone.
It succeeds
Oh, no,
with the 16 versus the 11 of your old salty. So it smashes into the side of the ship. Scrumbler, you immediately just kind of roll around the side as it goosh slashes into the side. Can I get each one of you on the ship, apart from obviously Scrumbler, to make a dexterity saving throw for me?
I'm just swinging around with a bit of rope. Oh dear.
9.
9.
4. 5.
Jesus.
4. 5. Okay, so you both have
Right.
disadvantage on your next attack roll as the collision kind of throws you off balance.
How does
There
Mark?
you are.
You have to roll no damage yet, so no concentration. Yeah.
Not yet. Okay, next up it's the Sahuagin. Okay, the one that's engaged with Relic is going to. He's going to once again. He's going to try and attack you with his bite and his claws.
The other one.
Go. 5 feet, so mate.
Okay, so the bite definitely hits with 21. However, the claw is only a
Doesn't
5.
Doesn't it?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed. So that is going to be. Did roll well on its damage. That's 5 points of piercing damage to you. As it once again, this time it actually kind of pulls over, halved.
So that's up 2.
So that is.
Round down.
He's nodding his head. So yes.
I just round down our ship damage, so it's only fair.
Oh, okay. Well, that was your fault. So yeah, sorry, 2. Did we say? Sweet. So it kind of bites into part of your metal chest plate or wooden chest plate, and as it does, it's like it's got like splinters in its mouth.
We've got some salty splinters in there, mate.
It goes to slash at you, but the sun cannon fire throws it off like. Next up, the one that was engaged with Bozar, now that you have ran away from him, he is still going to remain where he is, but instead he's going to throw his spear at you. This is... it's not great. It's 11.
That doesn't hit. Just.
He yeets this kind of sharpened coral stick towards you, but as you are already kind of focused on him, you're able to just
Hell yeah.
quick little sidestep, dodge out the way.
He's an angry little thing.
They're angry little fishmen.
Oh, little baby.
Okay, so the other 2, one is going to push into close quarters with yourself. The one on the far right is going to push up to Bozar.
What are these cunts doing? Fucking lazy bastards.
They're engaged with other ones.
I mean, I could just not have anything on the board and make it look
that's
visually boring,
That's fine.
but no, that's fine. Oh, do you know what? No.
They're killed, and there's 2 others there.
That one in the middle is going to run up to the side of the ship.
What's he doing?
This side.
Yep. And he's gonna have a look, and he's gonna see old Scrumbler just hanging on the side of the ship. So the one on Bozar, again, he's going to attempt to bite and scratch you.
Hungry.
I'll roll that one again because that was cocked. It's the same thing again.
Ah, good.
So the bite hits, and I believe a 10 misses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the bite hit. It's pretty good. It's 5 points
Jesus.
of piercing damage on you.
Why is it always me?
As this one kind of runs, still sopping wet, slides like towards you, accidentally bites onto you, and just doesn't let go. It's
Trying to shake him off my arm. I'd rather not kill you. Disgusting fish-looking thing.
the one that's run up to the side of the ship, it's only got 1 spear, and yeets it at you. We did say that you moved to the side of the ship, didn't we? Because it had like collided.
Yeah.
So I would say that you have half cover, so +2 to your AC.
Nice.
Concentration.
Good use, huh?
For me?
Yeah, you got hurt.
Yeah, so you're concentrating on Hunter's Mark, so you need to roll a d20, you need to get 10.
Now,
Yeah.
exactly 10 or 10 or more.
I just want to see math.
Well, 10 or more is what you need, but yeah.
With your constitution.
19.
Oh,
Christ.
-5 for flinching.
Cool, perfect. It bites onto you, but you are still focused in on the hooligan in front of you. Sweet. That was a 7 against you, so it does manage to like throw it, but as it does, a big crashing wave comes up against the side of the ship and just kind of washes the spear away, and it's just
Very vocal, aren't they?
well, I mean they're speaking fish, aren't they? Yeah. Actually, they are speaking Sahuagin.
So who?
I think it's in my head. It's Scouse.
Nice.
Hey, how you doing? Mate. The old salty. What kind of name is that for a ship? Anyway, Scrumbler.
already?
Yeah.
Huzzah!
What a nerd.
Bonus action dash, because I need the space. And I will continue to clamber. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I wish to scale the side of the ship up the back.
Okay, I will let you do either athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
And you're looking for an 8.
Good. Easily.
You
Over-
are a
over 20.
seafaring lad, so you know how to get about ships.
I'm actually also proficient with ships.
Nice.
You can have advantage. Why not?
Natural 20. Fling me up to the top. No. How high do I have to climb? I want to...
How much higher than 8 did you get?
22.
Oh, yeah, you still have movement left.
Okay, cool.
So that takes like...
This is the captain, the big guy.
yes.
I spring up over the back and stab him.
Alright, roll to
He's
attack.
the one controlling the crashing and stuff, right?
Yep.
You just kill him, then there ain't no crashing no more.
That is very true.
Stop this foul attack! Stab from the back.
I will say that because he does not know, he's very much focused on what he's doing, you would have advantage on the attack even though you are not stealth, but that's absolutely fine. So advantage.
Stealth is for cowards.
That's kind of a rogue's thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, so close. I get a 22 again.
Oh yeah, that definitely
Plus
hits.
So, I have something now, which will be interesting, is not only... I get sneak attack anyway, regardless.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
excellent. I need another d6. That's fine. I'll use mine.
Okay,
This
alright.
one right here.
Oh,
I
precious.
do
this
have
one.
dice.
No, you don't. Shut up.
Oh, they're a bit dusty, right?
Yeah. So it's 2d6 plus the 1d8, and I'm just gonna fucking stab that captain. No.
All the dice.
Oh!
That's rogues. That's sneak attack, baby.
That is 21 points of damage in total.
21. How would you like to do this?
To the captain.
To the captain.
Fuck yeah.
God dang.
I want to. He's on the wheel, right?
Yeah, he's currently steering. You can see that most of the ship itself is covered in like barnacles and stuff like that, and like long rotten wood. And he's currently barking, if a fish can bark, orders like.
I just straight impale him through his body as he's yapping away. So much so that the wheel has got spokes of the so much so that it goes through the spokes, and then I spin the wheel so he spins around like a one of those fireworks, like a Catherine wheel.
Yeah.
So his legs and head are going around, and blood is spraying everywhere. And I just and I stop him by grabbing the rapier, and then as the body just slumps to the bottom.
and collapses.
1 foot on his now dead body and 1 hand on the wheel. And I looked to the Saguin next to me and raise an eyebrow. Look at me.
I'm the captain now.
Nice.
Cannon fire.
He's actually
Comes over
ordering
your
the people
head.
to fire now.
I want both ships.
Based on that description, could I get you to make an intimidation check?
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Golly, they said there'd be intimidation.
Could it be... Oh, intimidation is charisma.
Yeah.
Cool. Happy with that. As happy as I can be.
Wrist check, baby.
Oh. This guy's got
That's
bits.
natural 20.
Natural 20. With this fearsome display of combat prowess, you see that most of the Sahuagin on this ship kind of see this, and immediately some of them start dropping weapons. You see that a couple towards the front of the ship are already kind of like looking at the ocean and beginning to question their life choices. Okay. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much for that.
That's me. I'm empty.
Okay.
How's your load?
We've got Relic.
He's so stoic until that point, just release.
So I'm going to, still in my rage, just like tense up and get another one of those, as with a bonus action, another little sparky boy. Just going to finish this guy off.
Nice, nice. That was Dex, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dex. But I mean, it's half even if it fails. So.
Oh, yeah.
That boy is sizzling.
This is the one that has.
Go again.
So it doesn't need to roll. You just kind of flex, and you hear the kind of creaking of the wood and the metal in your body. And as it does, there's some kind of metal plates that kind of almost like crease against each other. And as they do, sparks fly out and electrocute this Sahuagin, who just like and a little smoke comes out of his mouth, and he falls backwards off of the ship. Skadoosh. Unless there's anything else that you wanted to do to him before he falls off.
Oh no, just just laughing really. And
All
then
right.
gonna run down towards this guy, jump off the top step, and just
Coming for you.
and imagine as he starts to run, it's like one of those that's like super slow as it like starts, so there's like almost like he's been like stuck there for like a little while.
Lovely stuff. Bring it on.
Take the old swing.
See the Sahuagin as you begin running at it. It's just like
It just sees the shadow from behind.
Yeah, as you get dark.
oh my god, why did he turn
Down
down
the
the
lights.
7 to hit.
7 does not hit, unfortunately.
Well, big old
As you come bearing down, you bring your axe down, and it manages, because of the looming shadow, it manages to kind of and scrambles out of the way as your axe collides into the banister and just splits it in half. It's just like lovely, jubbly. Next up, we've got Bozar.
Right,
Kill him.
try and do something this time, I guess. Right, yeah, so I'm going to go for my guy that's got my hunter's mark on first.
Yep.
Attack him with...
Can I be that guy, Nathan?
Oh, no.
What?
Can I backseat DM?
Yeah, sure.
You'll have disadvantage on attack because there's an enemy within 5 feet of you.
Fair enough.
Well, you already have disadvantage from the ship colliding with you.
Oh, yeah.
So you're doubly fucked anyway.
You could still roll well, though.
So I need to roll how many times?
You twice.
Roll twice and you take the lowest,
Yeah.
but you're only aiming for like 12.
Okay.
So it's doable.
Seven.
7.
Hang on, no. 13.
13 hits!
Thank you guys. Yes.
More cannon fire!
Yes.
Pistol shooting off from the captain.
And because I have an action that says Horde Breaker, once per turn when you make an attack with a weapon, you can make another attack. So I'm going to attack the guy next to me afterwards.
Yeah, is there... I thought Hold Breaker was if it's like, if they're close to each other.
Hold breaker. I've never even heard of that.
Oh, different creature within 5 feet.
Yeah, so he...
Can I do the guy that's in front of me?
I think it's within 5 feet of the creature that you've hit.
Oh,
Just let me double check. I could be wrong.
I ain't
Could be
even
wrong.
never heard of
I
that.
seldom am, but I could be wrong. I just want to double check. Yeah, Horde Breaker's cool.
Oh, horde.
Yeah.
What do you think I said?
Hold.
Hold.
He thought you said Horde Breaker.
I am the Horde Breaker.
Oh no, not 2024 rules. Fuck off.
It says a different creature within 5 feet. That's within the weapon's range.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, so it's if we've got a bunch of guys together standing in line. Like cleave, I guess, but for range.
Yeah, not far off. Okay, alright. But yeah, you still hit him, you still do damage, so if you want to roll your...
2 dice. For the
Yeah,
other
2
one.
dice.
Sorry to be that guy. But if it's the weapon's range that I'm using,
It's within 5 foot of the target.
Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another weapon attack with the same weapon against a different creature that is within 5 feet of the original target.
fair enough. Apologies.
No, it's a new class.
Cool, so damage, right?
Yeah, so your weapon damage die, a d6, and then whatever your modifier is as well.
Hang on. That is a whopping 8.
Did you roll 2 dice? One for Hunter's Mark and one for your...
I didn't. 8 and 2. It's a 10.
Plus your weapon modifier. You already added that?
Yes.
You did.
I did.
Cool.
I did.
That's fine. Just wanted to double check. Lovely stuff. So you kind of already focused in, honed in on this creature. Release your arrow, and it it pierces the side of its chest. And as it does, you kind of see that it immediately like
Breathing out his hole.
as you have punctured one of its lungs.
Skin yes.
And
That's what I
it's
want.
like coughing up blood. It is still standing, but it is looking rather beat to shit. Yes.
There you go. Relic
Did you
can
have
finish it
anything with your bonus action?
Only Hunter's Mark. So.
No, that's fine.
In various different ways, I think.
That's it.
Oh.
Cool. Lovely stuff. Okay, so next up is the ships. Mark, if I could get you to roll a d20 and add 5 for me. Shut up, Dan.
Oh, that's a nat 20. You should.
Oh, okay.
Back
Nat
to back,
20,
right?
nat
Back.
20.
That's it. It's the seat.
No, I don't like this. If I could get you to roll a d10 for me and then double it.
bitch.
Looking for big rolls. 2 is still...
That's doubled.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. So,
We're rocking and rolling.
yeah, with that, you see
We're not
this
gonna that.
big cannon
Oh,
fire.
Jesus.
Don't worry, we'll stop soon with the cannon.
I've got a whole bag.
Yeah, we've still got loads left.
It's just you. Every time I pop one, you're like, I feel like you're going to die.
Yeah, you-
Your
you're
heart's gonna
jumping.
give
I
out.
don't know how I keep forgetting about it.
Look, be more like George. He doesn't move a muscle. He doesn't even blink.
Yeah, the first one killed him.
Heart attack.
So one of the cannons seemingly must have had a little extra gunpowder on it as it bursts out, and as it does, it pierces the ship and actually comes up through the what's the floor of a ship? The deck. The deck, and actually rips that
deck.
Sahuagin in the... Yeah, that one right there. Rips him apart.
Wow.
Scatters fish guts everywhere.
Yuck.
Next
The boat.
up
Get the balls.
is
That's the ball.
the Sahuagin ship, which no longer is being steered. I'm
in charge.
I'm not large, but I'm in charge.
You see that the remaining Sahuagin all begin to abandon ship, jumping for the side. So all of them start jumping off one by one. But as the ship is no longer being steered, it just begins to keep maintaining its direction, slowly pairing off from the old Salty. And you can see that the wooden beam that's connecting the two ships is beginning to break. In another round, that will be gone, and you, Scrumbler, will just be on a ship that's just sailing off into the distance.
Yeah, well, I can sail ships.
I'm letting you know.
The guy that also walked across the water.
Much like Jesus.
Yeah.
He is Jesus.
Okay.
Man, I got a real god complex in my character.
Just straight from the get-go.
Wait, you God complex with your characters? Unbelievable. I refuse to believe it. Anyway, that is the end of the ship. You have, if this was experience point based, you'd be way ahead of these two.
Hey, don't say that.
Well, because you've just taken out a whole ship.
Yeah, that is true.
That's pretty baller.
Remember, God complex. Okay, next up is the Sahuagin's turn. So, we've got the one that is in fighting range of Relic. He is going to attempt to attack you. He no longer has a spear because he threw it at Bozar. So this is a bite and a claw against you.
What an idiot.
That is cocked. It's way worse. Okay, so the highest is 11. There you go. He's just scratching away at you again, trying to bear down on you, but having no actual flesh, your mechanic autonomy is throwing it off, and it doesn't know where is the weak points to attack, and it's just getting a mouthful of wood. Lovely stuff. The one in the middle, he, seeing that Scrumbler has seemingly taken out an entire ship, he's going to attempt to get to Scrumbler. So they have a 30 feet move speed, so going across the bridge.
Oh.
So because he can't just go across the water.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that's as far as he can get. This
Do I get an attack
one,
of two D?
you would indeed, yep.
Oh, 9.
9. Unfortunately, that misses. Its wet body
Oh, God.
slips past you, and you go to hit, but you hear a pocket of moisture in its groin area go, and it just throws you off, and you're just that's gross. Okay, as it cannot get into base with you, this one also for its spear. It does not have a backup one. It's just there, just kind of shouting at you in Sahuagin.
And me?
Yeah.
He hasn't got a fucking ship anymore. I don't care what it is.
Actually, as it cannot attack you, it will use its action to get into base with you. So that's another 30 feet.
Into base.
There we-
10, 15, like here?
Yeah. Lovely stuff.
You got fans now.
Okay, and then the final one attacking you, Bozar. This is again 2 attacks, no spear. That is 18 and 14.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking die.
No, you're alright.
That's 3 points of piercing damage from the bite and 3 points of slashing damage from the claws, as it just almost goes feral and just jumps onto you and is now almost like body hugging you, but just biting and scratching and biting and scratching.
Nah.
It hasn't actually grappled you, just to be clear, but yes. Okay, next up we've got Scrumbler.
Oh, me again. This little boy who's just come up to meet me.
Yes.
I'm going to deck him.
I might try and shove him off the ship, but I'm not really strong, so...
they only have a +1 to their strength.
Shove him upwards.
I have a
Minus
-1
one.
to mine, so... I'm small!
2 magnets just cancel each other out.
Just locked in.
Let me work out my speed here. No, I need to... that's fine, I'll do what I did before. Dash and disengage.
Alright, put you wherever you would like to be.
Right next to the captain.
Lovely stuff.
And
so,
I just say, I've got you another ship.
Not even out of breath.
as you begin running across this kind of like wooden ladder that's connecting the two ships, even then you can see like your footing almost goes a couple of times because the wood is beginning to split and break just from the sheer torque of these ships peering off, but at different speeds. As you run up to the captain and you say that, he says, "Ah, you always were my favourite boy." And he kind of pats you on the shoulder.
Oh no.
There's too many cannons. You don't hear this.
There's too many cannons.
Actually, I'll tell you what. You can make what is your passive perception?
13.
13.
I've got proficiency in perception.
Unfortunately, you do not hear it from the sheer volume of swords clattering, pistols popping off.
Just hit me in the
Arms?
Okay.
Playing with power.
And cannon fire.
I'm the captain's favourite.
Keep telling yourself.
Okay, that was Scrumbler. We now have Relic.
Sweet. Just take it. Swing at this guy. He's looking pretty hurt.
He is indeed looking hurt.
Looking hurt.
Yes.
Yes. I'll take it. Check it in one up. Ain't coming in. Yay! 14 to hit.
14 hits.
That is 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. How would you like to do this?
Nice.
Because obviously he's just been trying to like bite him.
Yeah.
He's tickling.
And then as he's like jiggling, just literally just like swinging towards to almost slash through him, but almost like baseball-esque, like back to his own ship. Like, fuck you.
So as you bring your axe into him, the first part immediately glides through almost like a hot knife through butter, but it catches on the back end of the axe on his spine, and you use that to hoof him across onto the ship. I'd say that as this happens, it's almost the kind of the time of it. You're running, Scrumbler, you're running across the bridge. As you see this body just fly past you.
I hope you enjoyed your stay on the old salty.
And then with the last bit of movement, I'm going to come and help old Boraz.
Bozar. Come
Boraz.
on.
Boraz.
My ship. Okay.
And then use my bonus action to, while still raging, zap him up.
Zap him
The
up.
old
So
aura. It's aura too strong. for it.
that's a natural 20.
Ooh.
So-
Still takes off.
Still takes half.
1 point of damage.
Can you stop halving and doubling like once?
In
twos.
Okay. Yep, lovely stuff. A quick little electrocution as you run up to it and like skid a little bit on the wooden deck of the ship. and as you slide to a stop, there's almost like a shadow of you that rolls forwards in the form of like electricity and shocks him. Just kind of pats itself down a little bit. Next up, we have Bozar.
Please, God. Please,
So
God.
Let's go.
You currently have the Sahuagin that is in melee with you.
Can you move your hunter's mark to a new target when it dies?
I think it's bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which again, stupid. Should just be a thing that they can do.
Ooh, sorry.
What are you saying? Did you make Ranger?
Matt Crawford over there.
Yeah, so I'll use Hunter's Mark on him then.
You don't need to cast the spell again, just to be clear.
I know that.
Cool.
Alright.
I'm trying to save your resources.
Sorry. And then, yeah, just try and hit him again, I guess.
Do it. Are you still going with your crossbow?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a disadvantage.
You doing flanking on this?
Yes.
I've learned. Roll twice. Take the lower.
15.
Boom.
15.
Sorry, no, 21.
Nice.
Anyone? That
21.
definitely hits.
Disadvantage.
Fucking
Yeah, that's good.
Do it. So,
So damage down.
Go on.
damage die and Hunter's Mark die and your modifier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull a pipe off.
Oh, God. Okay, so that is a total of 7. Does it do it?
No.
Oh, God damn it. Fuck. For God's sake.
Even with the power of the poppers.
Even with the power of the poppers, I'll give you an extra point of damage from that.
Fuck.
But nobody's hit him so far. He's just been doing his own thing. So that was 7 from you, an extra point from the poppers.
Yeah. Morale.
So that, he's looking hurt. He's looking hurt. So you spin around, and even though he's point blank, you have been using your crossbow. Did you say?
Yeah.
Crossbow's what you've got. You've been using your crossbow for a long time, so you actually put it down so that the butt of the crossbow is on the deck of the ship, and just fire it upwards, and it pierces the underside of its chin. And you can see that, like, as you look for its mouth. But in Sahuagin, that sounds like. He's looking rough. He's looking rough.
God.
Okay, back to the top of the initiative. It is the ships. We're back to Matt. If you could roll a d20 and add 5.
7.
7. This cannonball unfortunately goes a little bit too wide, as it hasn't kind of accounted for the ship now peeling off from yours. So it just goes wide, goes off into the ocean.
Great. Cool. This character's great.
You just Matt's rolling. You're not great. Your character's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
We've got characters that are
With this round, if I could get someone to bring the Sahuagin vessel and kind of turn it a bit more towards myself as it begins to peel away, and that deck or that decking that leads across is now gone.
Splash, splash.
As all of the Sahuagin have began to jump overboard, and the last one that's on there, now seeing that the ship is kind of falling away, not knowing how to helm a ship, begins to get onto the helm and just... Okay, next up we have the final Sahuagin, who is locked in a heated combat with Bozar. As Relic has come up to him though, he will split his attacks. He will try to bite into Bozar but scratch at Relic.
He's gonna do it. He's hungry for my meat.
Not with a natural 1 and a 4.
Wow.
He's a bitch.
How quick it turns.
How tall is the Sahuagin?
Sahuagins, I know they don't look like it, but they're about humanoid shape, so they're probably in the range of like 5 to 6 foot, that sort of region. Because anything that's like 5'5" or 5'8", between those numbers is not short. That's not short.
Oh, there's no subtext there.
So the extreme amounts of pain that the Sahuagin is in is like it tries to bite into you, but as it does, it like causes the arrow to like slide down a little bit and actually gets caught in the bottom of its jaw.
Oh, man.
And it winces with pain and bites to the side of your head, Bozar.
Kill yourself.
For you, Relic, it's in such pain that it scratches at your face, but it ends up coming across as like a wet slap. It doesn't do any damage. Right, so with the two of you against this creature, I would say that how would Bozar and Relic, how would you like to end this creature?
I kind of want to just chuck him, like, javelin him together, just back together. Like,
Yeah, one
I feel
arm.
like I'm raging, like, he probably would have just...
One arm each.
Yeah, I reckon so, yeah.
Like, you get the bottom, you get the top.
So if I could get both of you to make an athletics check for me, but with advantage, because you're helping each other.
Woo! 24.
24!
What was it?
Athletics.
24.
Ah! That's the
Yeah,
8
what's
thing
going
again.
on?
Just as it began, the combat will end.
Sorry, I should have waited to say mine. Just in perfect unison.
That was literally, I rolled 2 19s as well, so I was like, I'm giving you 24.
Something's in the water.
The two of you with this Sahuagin that is almost kind of pathetic at this point. Like, you both just grab at him and yeet him over to the other ship with such force that he actually collides into the Sahuagin that's currently trying to steer the ship, smacks into him, and they both go flying off of the other ship.
Wow.
I mean, we did yeet it hard.
There we go. And that brings us to the end of combat. You see that the Sahuagin vessel just slowly begins to drift off into the ocean, and the captain, Captain Bill, kind of shouts out to the crew. What's his voice again? Arr, pirate! Arr! Well done, everybody! That's what we're talking about. A little late on the cannon with that one. Drinks all around, and then we get back to work, you scurvy dogs. And he fires off again. My ear.
Christ. Why? Why like...
And we are going to go to a cheeky little ad break. We will be back in 15 minutes, so that brings us to around about 25 past. And we will pick up after this this cheeky little sea battle. But yes, see you in a moment, everybody.
Goodbye.
I'm too excited.
I've got clammy hands.
Oh,
My
God.
ability to pop.
It's actually getting a little smoky.
Yeah, I like the
Went
smell.
into my
That's
mouth.
lush.
All right, crackhead. Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Oh dear. Too much. Too
It
much.
hit me at the throat.
We had a wonderful break, getting up, stretching our legs, getting into some more comfortable attire. You can't see this right now. I've just got Y-fronts on.
Wow.
Classy up top, relaxed on the bottom.
That's what they say.
But thank you for joining us tonight. We pick back up after a heated battle with a crew of Sahuagin. Yeah, get that ambient sound of a ship and birds in the sky.
Who again?
Sahuagin? This fucking guy. This
Me
guy.
What's a hooligan?
Just a bunch of Sahuagins.
Let's have a look for some nice little music to tide us over.
A bit of lace.
Little lacy number.
What are you lot on about?
That gets you, doesn't it?
It does a lot. It really does. It's the gift that keeps on giving, really.
Ooh, I like this jolly old child.
Swashbucklers.
So, let me pull that
What
notes
subject?
up.
Yeah. Present.
Reason.
Cuisine. Aaron.
Okay, so you come back. Captain Bill has roared out that drinks are on the ship, not the house.
They are physically on the ship, yes.
Oh god, I nearly went there. And barrels of rum, because why not? It's a pirate adventure. Begin to be wheeled out, and everybody is partaking in the festivities, and yeah, everybody's having.
Hey!
Oh, the cannons keep going off.
These are
Loose
party
cannons.
cannons.
I think you popped yourself.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't always.
Yeah,
Go.
happens
You know,
to like
yeah.
3 and 10 men. Anyway,
Premature and popular gaction.
what is everybody up to?
I'm still not great at sea after the fight as well. I'm feeling a bit ropey. So I'm just hanging over the deck. Just throwing up.
Okay. The gentleman that was loading cannons with you earlier, Clint, the Minotaur,
Oh yeah.
comes over. He's like, it's hard being at sea. How you doing?
Not good. Really not good.
He's Batman.
I don't know who I am.
How far are we from land?
Well, the captain hasn't really been telling us a lot about our destination.
Something wrong with your face?
Cannon went off in it.
Oh god. That happened to me too.
Question for you, Bozar. How long have you been with the crew for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So
2
relatively
weeks.
fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, alright. So, whilst you are somewhat familiar with Clint, as you've had various passings with him and, you know, the odd conversation here or there, a lot of the crew are still unfamiliar to you. So yes, the captain, and
Check, please.
Clint, and Clint are the main ones that you know on the ship.
Well, I hear sucking on seaweed is supposed to help. Maybe give that a go.
Doesn't sound good. Do you do that a lot?
No, because I don't get seasick.
Do you have any seaweed?
I'll find some for you.
Please.
He goes off and he starts
try.
trying to find some seaweed for you.
Thanks, Clint.
Just grabs you and chucks you off the boat.
Yeah.
In the sea, you fucking moron.
Feel better yet?
It could be worse. It could be in the water.
Mark Danilo, aka Relic and Scrumbler Jinpin. Are you two up to anything in particular?
Is the boat still moving?
The boat is still sailing forwards. As you were up by the helm, Captain is still at the helm, specifically kind of going or steering the ship. Seems very intent on the horizon.
Okay. I will offer to take it so he can have a break. I'll drive. I'm pretty good at it.
I don't doubt that you are, my boy. Always been my favourite and all. But no, I know where we're going, and best safe with myself.
So be it. And then I'll spend the evening being a bit bardy and just retelling. Well, I'm already telling a fanciful tale of the thing that just happened.
During
Jumped
your
off the side of the ship.
No, just everyone's. To be clear, everybody's. I'm not that
Basically, I saved the day.
No, it'd be like, and then they did that, and then that caused that to happen, and I wouldn't, we wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for X, Y, Z. It's all morale building, a good swashbuckling tale of the high seas.
Well, two things. One, whilst you're conversing with the captain, if I could get you to roll an insight check for me.
Damn, Daniel.
Actually, no, since you don't like rolling dice. What is your passive insight?
10.
10. Okay. As you're kind of offering to take the helm and he begins discussing that it's his job, his thing, he does seem very protective and seems very emphatic. So whether or not that is through lack of trust of you or something that he is just very kind of, this is personal to him, but you do pick up on it's quite intense about it.
Is he a good ship pilot?
Well, how long have you been with the crew for?
What's our maximum length of time?
I think something like 6 months.
Oh, okay. 5 months. Let's go 5 months, yeah.
With 5 months of being with the crew, he is very proficient with sailing the ship. In previous voyages, he's a bit more hands-off, but since this most recent sailing of about 2 weeks ago, he's very, very intense on him being the one that is sailing the ship. But Captain Bulette Bill is well known across the seas as being a very aggressive pirate.
Oh.
Whew. Yes. Doesn't often take prisoners, but if you're part of the crew, you're part of the crew.
Scrumbler is part of the crew for sure now at this point. In fact, he goes by the name Scrumbler Old Salty Gin Pit. Just to really
just taken the name of the ship and made it his own.
Yeah, it's the middle name now.
I know the ship. The ship is me.
I will just put a hand on his lower back because I'm small and he's big. And it would be his shoulder as far as I can reach. But then leave him to it.
Okay.
Don't want to pry. Man's business is their own.
As for your rousing stories that you're telling everybody, could I get you to give me a charisma check?
Yeah. 16.
16. 46, jeez. As you're going around and telling these stories, rousing everybody's spirits, could I get you to roll a d6 for me?
So much dice.
Kind of feels like punishment, yeah.
4.
4. Everybody gets 4 temporary hit points.
Ha ha ha!
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome. It's a one-shot. I'm playing fast and loose.
Yeah. you got 1 extra damage because you're fucking firing a party poppers. Anything goes.
As you go around and you're railing everybody's spirits.
Everyone gets one.
You're next.
Rousing everybody's spirits. You see that there is a glimmer of hope. I can't speak today. I'm sorry.
It's that time.
Hope and joy is in everybody's hearts, and everybody seems like they're ready to go that extra inch. Yes, lovely stuff. And Relic, what are you up to?
He's mincing about, putting shit back together, doing some old repair jobs on the old banister that he busted through, and just chatting with the crew as well as he's like mincing about the ship.
Good fight, that.
Okay.
Still Captain
As you're going about and trying to put things back together, I think this is his task. The shipwright, Dusty, the liver spotted gnome with white hair but mostly balding. It's just almost like Bill Bailey type hairstyle, and a series of tools around his belt. Kind of saddles on up next to you. He's like, well, I really appreciate you helping out around the ship, Relic. It's been nice having you about.
Well, yeah, it's good, isn't it? You've got to keep the ship moving. Got to keep it shit. Don't want to ship. Want it in one piece.
Yeah, that's life advice right there. You don't want to ship.
No,
Man, you.
I do apologise about the.
Hey, that's all right. You tore those hooligans a new ones, so I
said,
appreciate it.
I said, so hooligan you later.
This is a funny guy, this one. And he kind of taps the lower part of your buttocks.
Oh.
But let's get this back up and mended.
Knock him on the head.
If you are helping him
Thanks,
out for this, are you perchance proficient with tools of any sort?
Navigator's tools.
Navigator's tools. Okay, that won't help you out too much here.
Vehicles, water.
Yes. Okay. I would say that
boy.
because you kind of know a little bit about ships in general, I would say that you can roll me.
I made that of wood myself.
You know how to work your own wood.
Got wood.
Got wood. Always.
I will get you to make an athletics check for me,
Sweet.
and we'll also add your proficiency again on top of that.
24.
24. Okay, so with the help of yourself and Dusty, you make relatively short work of the relatively minor damage to the ship. The banister that you split in half, you're able to kind of pull the wood back together and hold it tight, even though there's a little bit of swaying to the ship as you continue to sail along the ocean. As Dusty, who, although incredibly old, is very quick with his hands, and is, before you know it, got the wood looking shiny new. As he's just polishing the wood.
Oh, this is a very rusty one.
Rusty for Dusty. My favourite.
Lovely. Okay. Now, as you continue sailing, the sun continues to beat down upon you. The sea salt spray spraying you in the face. Relic, how long have you been with the ship for? Before I forget.
Yeah, same as old Scrambler. The yeah,
Scrambler, old salty gin.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Rolls off the top.
Yeah, can't forget it really.
Okay.
been with our
so-
old captain a long time.
So there's always been this, competition going between the two of you. Who's the favourite?
Oh, apparently so, yeah. In fact, can I have been keeping a tally between us? The ones I overhear.
Mm.
In fact, I would have just asked you in these 5 months. Did he tell you you were his favourite today?
Well, yeah.
And that would have been a mark in the book. And then any times he told me, I want to keep a tally.
Okay.
I'd like to think that it's one of those things where I'm completely
Yeah,
oblivious.
that's the Just over dinner, I'll be like, oh, did you get a compliment today? Yeah, okay, cool. Right.
Because Relic is very much like Captain's boss. That's like the shtick. Law of order.
Dun, dun. Okay. As you are all kind of partaking in drinks, it's starting to wind down a little bit. Some people are starting to get back to their job. Clint does catch up with you, Bozar, and he's just like,
I found some seaweed down below. If you rub it on your gums, it's supposed to help.
Okay. Just gingerly take it off your hands and just kind of cower. Just trying to rub it. Don't want to see anyone see me.
okay, as you start rubbing the seaweed on your gums, you do slowly start to feel less queasy.
Thanks, Clint. God, what a boy.
That's okay. I need to go and check on the cannons.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Someone say cannons.
They keep going
Didn't
up by
get me that time.
themselves.
That's what I was to check on.
Damn it!
He goes off and starts checking on a cannon that has not been loaded but keeps firing off.
The health and safety of this ship is terrible.
Flying blades.
As you see Clint going over to the cannons, another crew member comes over to you. He's like, "Hey,
God.
could you give me a hand? I really need to work on the loot that we got from the Sahugans.
Sorry, you need to what?
We should really go for the loot that we got from the Sahugans.
The loot. What? We're just like.
Well, we killed them and they had stuff on them.
So you want me to help you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of stood here not doing anything.
Got you there.
You wouldn't think he has a authoritative stance by the sound of his voice.
So you have seen this gentleman around. He's normally with the captain. This is first mate Jack.
Oh, this is Jack.
Everyone knows Jack.
Relatively simple attire, kind of rolled up white shirt with a little bit of a basic kind of overcoat on top, middle parting, bit of a wet wipe.
Right.
But he's got the captain's ear, and he's as far as everybody knows, they've been together the longest.
The voice really doesn't match the.
All right, now come on, we need to get through all of this and get the fish guts off the ship.
Okay, yeah,
Jack
sure.
have one glove.
He does always walk around with a pair of gloves and then a tub of something on the other side. Nobody knows what it is.
We got a salty science in the chat.
Oh, really?
Oh,
What's
wow.
he bitching and whinging about?
Here he is.
Well, if it isn't Saucy Jack.
Saucy Jack.
I don't know what he's talking about. Right, now come on, we need to get this done.
Okay, I'll be the deckhand for.
I'm not asking you to be the deckhand, I'm asking you to help me search their stuff.
Help the young man.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
You need to learn.
I've only been on here for 2 weeks.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, you need to learn. Now come on. And he leads you over to towards the front of the ship, where most of the bodies have been like pushed and squidged up against the wall.
Is he eager to get into these bodies? This Jack.
Well, as you're walking over, he begins to pull his gloves on. Where he does put something in them first. It's kind of weird.
I don't like this guy. I really don't like this guy. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, steady on, George.
George likes it.
I'm on edge today. I don't know why. Anything set me off.
It's a spooky skeleton. He's got you.
It's the scariest season of the year right now.
Sorry about that.
Wait, is he Jack?
That's his character. He told me ahead of time. Make a weird noncy guy.
This is very important. He needs to have very wet hands.
They're not wet. They're just lubed.
Oh, silly me.
Christ.
Right, so what you want to do is you're just looking for anything that it might be, I don't know, like, could be worth something. Just anything really. If it's shiny, you're probably best to keep it. But don't take any. Don't put any in your own pockets. Okay, that's not how we work here.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Do you know why have you fought these people before?
Was it hooligan? Yeah, we've had run-ins with Sahugans before. This is Sahugan dense waters. So it's weird that the captain's bringing us here, but I'm sure he's got something. He's cooking up something.
Oh,
All right, let's check these bodies then.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So with advantage, I would like you to roll an investigation check for me as you begin to pore over these corpses.
9.
9.
I'm not much use on this ship.
9. As you're sifting through the bodies, it takes a little bit of time because there were, not that it looked like it, but everybody else was also fighting Sahugans. So there was a lot of bodies on the ship. Some were actually fighting 2 at the same time. It's crazy.
Like Scrumbler did at the start.
Yeah. Well, how he ran away.
Yeah.
I had 2 on me for the majority of the time.
And what about in the fight? Hey!
I want off this ship.
Yeah,
My inner Moogle shit.
it is.
You're kind of going through, and it starts to get a little bit monotonous, especially as Jack just keeps waffling. I was like, so anyway, I was thinking about this the other day, and I was just thinking, like, isn't like a gherkin and a cucumber, they're so similar? Why are they so similar? It's kind of weird. I had someone try and tell me that they're the same thing the other day, and I was just like, no, they're very different.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But as you're sifting through, you pick up something, not really paying attention to it, and you yeet it overboard. But as you do, last second you kind of look up, and it's quite a nice looking shield, and it just bloop, and just gets flung
No one's going to notice
overboard.
that.
And as
Did
that
I see
happens,
No.
Jack
Oh, God.
is just stock still, just staring at it. See, now that's something that we probably would have kept.
So it was covered in, like, guts and stuff. I didn't think you... What could you have done with it?
We could have cleaned it, could have polished it, could have sold it. There's a lot of things we could have done with it, but we can't do anything with it now, eh?
Look, sorry, I'm learning. I'm new here.
Yeah,
I'm not.
you
I don't
are
like
new.
ships.
No, that's why you want a ship. If you don't like them, I feel like I need to ask this question.
Means to an end. Means to an end.
That's vague. Okay.
It's always so good to know on the spot.
What, no backstory?
I think the end is being sick. Is that the end you're trying to get to?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm done.
Just see if I can get through it.
Challenging yourself.
Yeah. Testing my limits.
Alright, well, let's get back to it then, I guess. And you continue to sift through. There's a smattering of, like, loose change, which seems to have gotten caught up in some of their clothing. There's barnacles, there's coral, there's a nice starfish. Or, like, the,
Okay.
like, dried up one.
Keep that.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
I'm helping.
You
As
are
much as I
helping. Yep. Alright. A few hours pass, and as the ship continues to sail through the clear blue, a small set of islands begin to appear on the horizon. Who would this be? Yes. Virion, the navigator, is up in the crow's nest.
Have they been up there the whole time?
She has, yes.
Virion.
Yes. Glasses. She's got these baggy kind of like harem pants. A tank top, but kind of cropped. And then has this like big satchel across her body. She's like, oh, there's some ships up ahead. We should probably set sail for them.
Sharp.
Cuts through.
Yeah.
Looks super hot. Oh!
Yeah, that's what I was after.
There we go. Upon this being pointed out, you see actually who is the one that was closest. Who's closest to the captain? I'll give you that decision.
Oh yeah,
This guy's up his arse, eh?
Yeah. You're his favourite. If you were fixing the hole in the deck you made with your great axe, it would be you. I'm kicking it with the blue collar boys. You know old Scrumbler. This is one of the boys.
Leg up on the
Manager's like,
side.
I'm just one of you. I might be the manager. But
How do you do, fellow sailors?
If you are currently chatting to the crew, I'd say currently Goodman would be who you are with.
Jesus Christ.
Who is the ship doctor.
Man, you've really gone to town on making these, like, you haven't made these up on the spot.
No?
It's just a means to an end.
How do you do that? Goodman.
Goodman, yeah, yes.
Goodman.
Yeah,
He's
it's
a good
really
man.
good. I mean, I can't believe some of the things that you were doing there. Just amazing. Like, really top-notch stuff. I mean, the way that you just zigged and zagged around all of those guys, it was amazing.
The whole is greater than the sum of its parts, and yes, I did impale their captain, but I was only allowed that opportunity through our comrades in arms.
Well, you know, let's not undersell what you were doing there, okay? I'm pretty sure you took out, like, a whole ship. That's amazing.
Nah, well, I mean, if you want to tell it that way, you can. I'm hurting a little bit, though.
Oh dear.
That's
He
alright.
got me good. He got me good, boss.
Well, that's alright. Let me see what I could do for you.
And he starts kind of working you over. He pulls out a healer's kit. Are you actually missing hit points?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Not a huge amount, but I got jabbed near the heart, didn't I?
Yes, you did. So sorry. Let's have a quick gander at what.
Whoa!
Oh,
You
wow.
got me.
Oh, goddamn, the cannons won't stop popping up.
You get back. Not bad. You actually get back 7 hit points.
Wow!
As he begins to
Boom!
put a solving balm on your wound and starts rubbing you down, like giving you a little bit of physiotherapy as well. But whilst that's happening,
Jack comes over and takes his gloves off.
Oh God.
I'm ready.
Relic, you being the closest to the captain, as this is shouted out by Virion, you see a kind of a sternness come onto the captain's face, and he kind of seems to really be focusing in on where you're sailing towards.
You're the cat.
What?
You're the cat.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, for a second there you sounded like Jack. Really threw me off.
Oh, it gets everywhere. It gets in your ears. Yes.
It's a voice that does carry, or I'll give you that. But yeah, I'm
Bit like
fine.
hers.
Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to get a new navigator for a while, but
Oh. I didn't know that.
you got to do what you got to do. You got to put up with your family. You can't pick them. I mean, they're my crew, so I could pick them, but don't worry about that. Anyway, I'm fine. But thank you for asking.
You from a certain island, or are you pirate, mate?
I'm from everywhere I am. Sailed all across these seas. If you were asking me where home is, I wouldn't even be able to tell you anymore.
Oh, it's fair. You've been on the water a while, haven't you?
I can't remember a day I wasn't wet.
Oh, with the.
Too am I, Jesus. So where were we going then, Cap? Are we going there?
Yeah, that's right. We're heading there. I can feel it deep down.
No.
As he's kind of banging his chest, the entire ship is suddenly rocked as there's like a loud like boom that echoes across all of the seas, and you see this ripple that travels from the islands and pushes all the way across the ocean around you and seems to calm all waves. The sea is just suddenly still.
You ever seen that before, Cap?
No, but I get a feeling that we're about to get to our destination.
Doesn't know why he's excited.
Proper kiss ass.
You've seen someone else like a dog. Like someone else is
literally,
excited. So like,
We go.
somebody's excited.
No, I'm down to my last two.
Down to your last two.
I've
blown the load.
You done it?
Yeah, I've done it.
You spent?
I'm spent.
Here.
Damn, son, you've been holding out.
So sorry.
So will you two ever fight over who's got the captain's heart, really? I want everybody in a circle with you two in the middle. Just one stick. Go!
I will lose. Nah, Scrumbler don't care. It's just a fun little game to keep him occupied on the trip.
Relic literally
Couldn't even understand.
Yeah.
Poor boy.
You know, you have multiple favourite pets. That's all Relic is, really.
Oh, jeez.
Just a pet.
He's a simple man.
So
Machine.
sorry.
Why
I should have this ready.
is Boson?
Boson. Who's Boson?
I forgot.
He's forgetful.
Bozar.
Bozar.
Boson.
Boson is like a particle, isn't it?
Bozar.
Bozar. Why are you on a ship?
That's a good question.
Did you not listen? It's an end.
It means to an end.
I'm starting to regret my choice, really. I've not got acquainted to the sea.
You just saw like it was travel of some kind, and then you were just being ushered onto a boat. And you're like, no, wait.
Guess I'm here now.
I thought this thing would have wheels.
I said to somebody I needed a shit. Next thing I want a shit.
I still need that shit.
That's 2 weeks later. I can't do it when we're at sea.
Right. Okay, so
That's what it
as
We'll get you. That's why you're throwing up.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with seasickness.
Just so backed up.
You don't shit for long enough, it'll come out somewhere.
so the pulse ripples out across the sea, and whilst everybody else seems somewhat perturbed and alarmed by this, the captain almost relishes it. But you continue pressing forwards, and the clouds begin to darken a little bit. Pressing forwards, the ship begins to get a little bit closer to the island, but the weather worsens. The winds start to pick up. There begins to be almost like swells in the sea again. You see some of the crew are almost... some of them start to air a little bit of a grievance to it. Scrumbler. As you are with Goodman...
Oh man, it's really starting to take a turn.
Good thing I'm feeling a whole load better than Doc. Anything's going to go wrong. Also, got some water.
Oh wow, I mean that's really useful. I mean, granted, you're hundreds of miles away from anything around here, so you might die from exposure first, but you won't drown.
Oh, I didn't quite think of that. Better than drowning.
I mean, I've heard it's just truly awful.
Do you know where we're going or why we're here?
I mean, other than just the captain saying that that's the kind of direction that we're heading in, not a clue. But hey, he's not led us astray up until now, so...
5 profitable months aboard the old salty. I think we'll be fine.
Hey, after 3 long years of service on this ship, I think he's gonna be fine.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Don't worry about it, it's just gallows humor!
And to be clear, this guy, Goodman, is a incredibly buff, shredded, but incredibly well dressed, like very smart, almost very prim, proper. But you can see that whilst his sleeves are rolled up, there are several tattoos that are coming out and curling up his hands. And he is a Goliath, so he's much larger than you. So his hand almost envelops like a large portion of your back and shoulder blade.
If he's well dressed, we would have spent a lot of time together on this journey.
Yeah,
Hanging out with the good man Goodman. That's what I call him.
Hey.
You are still being almost watched over by Jack.
Oh God, no.
Doesn't look like it's gonna be very good weather.
Do you know what this island is?
Maybe. I am. I mean, look, I try not to say this too often to many people because they get jealous, but I've been told that I am the captain's favorite.
I've overheard him say that to someone else. Sorry to.
Who?
Some like short stack.
Who's that?
He's the one who jumped off the ship.
Oh, couldn't possibly be.
I heard wrong. Or...
He must have.
Oh, okay.
I'm his favorite.
Right.
That's
Okay.
me. Been with him since day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
All right, keep cleaning the deck.
I will.
Get that blood out.
Yeah. Cool. Last time I swim did better.
All right. And then Relic, what are you up to? Who are you trying to talk to? Anybody in particular at the moment?
No, probably not. Just kind of almost as a robot that he is, just almost in like a sentry mode.
Just stationary. After my conversation with Goodman, I will seek out Bozor.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Did I get that wrong?
Nope.
Bozar.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'll come over and see what loot as well. Actually, I'll see what.
Oh, you're coming to
Yeah,
scavenge.
see what the old ship's found. What's it
Okay.
bring?
So you three start to convene. As you start approaching Scrumbler, Jack kind of immediately tightens his gloves.
I'm needed elsewhere.
And just
Sure you are.
shimmies and just starts walking
Off your trot.
away.
Young man.
Oh.
What's everybody's passive perception? 12 from Scrumbler.
13.
12.
Okay. You, Relic, do notice that as he finishes this task and begins walking away, he slides his glove off, and they are just glistening with something.
Oh God.
Takes them off, shakes out his gloves, and tucks them back in his belt.
What's wrong with this dude? It's cum, isn't it, Hayden?
Pumps come into it.
Like little dispenser on as you bolt something.
But yes, you all gather.
Oh, you two were the ones that.
Whoa, why are you coming at me?
Sorry, no, you came over to me.
Yeah?
You two are the ones that helped fight on the deck, right?
Well, I killed the captain.
I saw you. It's pretty impressive.
Thank
Did you? I just saw you jump off the end of the deck, and then, like, where did you go?
One of these rings is very powerful.
Which one?
One of them. I'll keep that little secret.
Right. Do you guys know where we're going?
Well, I actually came to talk to you about that.
Oh.
I want to talk discreetly with just the three of us.
Okay.
I just chuck some whatever
If
starfish
you
up
are all trying to be
Not listening to
discreet,
me.
if I could get you all to roll a stealth check for me. It's not tremendously high because everybody is going about their own business.
17.
Dear. 19.
17, 19.
5.
Oh.
Okay. Overall, you're able to, like, anytime Relic's voice begins to pick up, you're able to nudge him and get it to lower it back down. But yeah, continue.
We've been on the ship a little while, but I wanted to speak to you because you're new here. I can tell that you're not a sailor.
Yeah, you newbie.
God.
I get the impression you actively hate sailing, actually. Is that true?
I've never been on a ship before.
Right.
It's not for me.
Well,
Well, it's not for everyone, but you know, why?
Why am I on the ship?
Yeah.
was curious to see what was across the sea. I'm from the forests, so I've never seen over there. And so far it's not been a pleasant journey.
It's a good thing to learn new things.
I've been sick, I'm not comfortable, and then there's that weird guy Jack that's just hovering around all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, watch out for his hands.
You say that as you kind of look. He's on the other side of the ship that's still staring at you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Making sure you don't fuck up.
Oh god.
Is he looking at? Is he
Yeah.
looking at you right now?
Yeah, I chucked a seemingly valuable object when I was instructed to try and help, but I didn't make matters any better.
Life on the sea, there'll be more opportunities to find valuable objects.
Do you think?
But it's hands, you say.
Oh yeah. Have you not seen them? They glisten when he takes his gloves off. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
You know what they say about people with glistening hands?
No.
No, I don't actually. What do they say?
I don't know. I was asking if you guys know, because it must be something weird.
I think someone would have some sort of reputation for that.
But I just thought maybe because you're new here, maybe you knew something about where we're going. Maybe you can ask somebody who's like, what am I doing?
I tried to ask. That is my strategy. I tried to ask Jack, but he was quite vague.
Oh no, we've gathered these not to be. We don't
Well, you guys are
He
friends
doesn't have
with the
much.
captain, right? You're quite chumly by the looks of things.
Renex is his favourite.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Captain's
Wow.
favourite.
Did you get told that?
Yeah, he tells
He does,
me I'm his favourite.
Interesting. And surely he's told you something.
No, I don't. He said he was going over there.
Right.
He wants he wants something that's over there.
Mm.
But captain does, and I do what the captain does.
Said like a true wordsmith.
Yeah. What is it? It's do as I say, not as I do.
That's an outro.
Right.
So yeah, sorry, I can't be any help.
Maybe you can go and ask.
Yeah.
You want me to ask?
Yeah.
Who?
We got a reputation.
I'm the favourite. I can't be asking questions like that.
That
Oh, excuse me.
Crack of thunder crosses across the sky. Like, that really fucked
That
my
was a
ears.
loud-
I worry what's going to be
Right.
like on the recording.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
clipping all the time.
That's not up to me to sort out, so.
George is he got a bit sleepy over there.
Oh, I mean, it's been a long evening for him.
He's stuck it out. He's still smiling though through it
Yeah.
all.
He's giving you the side eye though. I think he might be Jack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Check it out.
Give us a kiss, darling. Go
Oh
on.
God, no, just a nice hug. No more party poppers after this.
Yeah, no more allowed in the flat.
Never again.
But yes.
Well, maybe you
Before
could
you
just
were-
ask. Just ask. Oh,
Ask who? Who am I asking?
I don't know. Virian. I don't know. The one with the jugs.
Up in the crow's nest.
Yeah. You look like you could get up there.
Never said this shit.
I'm trying to convince him to go up there.
Okay, sure. Yeah, if you
You
think
look
it's
like
a
you
good.
can climb.
I'll
Yeah.
give you a boost if you want.
No, it's okay. I
He's here with the
can.
boost. He's got dry hands. They're probably the driest on the ship.
I'd say so, yeah.
Right, so I'll go up to the crow's nest and
Yeah,
just
yeah, just have a
ask
little-
around, and then come back to you guys, just to find out where we're heading.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
You do that.
I feel like kind of being sad. So yeah, I'll
Go on, do it.
shimmy up to the crow's nest to ask the lovely lady.
As you're climbing up.
2 thumbs up.
Okay, so you make your way
2K
to
2K max cost less.
you make your way to the top, and once you get into the crow's nest, Virian is actually talking to someone.
Someone else in the crow's nest.
There's someone else in the crow's nest. There's a big
Three's a
crow's
crowd.
nest. big crow's nest.
That's not a nice thing to say about a lady.
The size of a crow's nest. Do you pause to try and listen in on a conversation, or you just carry on going straight in?
I'm hovering, for sure. I'm too polite.
Okay.
So I'm very awkward.
Could I get you to make a perception check for me?
13.
13.
Unlucky for some.
Not me, I'm like, ow!
It's hard
Just
to hear
anything,
over
man.
the pops of lightning and thunder.
Pops of lightning, it's a...
But yeah, every now and again you pick up some of their conversation. Varian's voice a little bit easier to hear. Or
We can fucking hear that, apparently. Didn't need to send them up.
I heard that he wanted some sort of big hidden treasure from this island, but he's not told anybody what it is. And there's some more talking, and then the other person begins to respond.
What is with this shit? Fucking hell, just cretins.
I don't know what he's got in mind for us, but he's not led us astray. And, you know, if it is a big treasure, I'm sure that we'll all benefit from it.
Sounds like she needs it. Would he? I'm sure.
Anyway, I just, look, he found something, wouldn't tell anybody about it, and now he's led us here, so I'm sure it's all gonna be fine. But anyway, I should probably be going. How about you eat up that sandwich? She starts to walk over to where you're just holding on.
Yeah.
I would be looking at. I'm looking at those. I'm like, well, have you stopped?
Do you do anything? Are you just gonna stay there?
Well, I'm on the ladder.
You're on the ladder. She's begun to like walk around to the ladder. You
Okay.
can hear her footsteps coming above your head.
I'll hop up and just quickly shimmy out of her way so she can get. So we're not awkwardly on the ladder at the same time.
Oh, hello, young man. Fresh meat, aren't you? Just kind of starts reaching out with his old crooked fingers.
Yeah.
So this is the ship cook, Sweetie. The rather old goblin lady. But at any time you've had an interaction with her, she's just been very loving, very warm, but very old.
So old.
The crow's nest.
Yeah.
Got to get a day of exercise somehow.
Hi, sweetie. You okay?
I'm fine.
Do you need a hand getting down?
No. And she kind of reaches onto her her belt. You can see there's a series of there's cleavers, there's butcher's knives, there's forks, and she just pulls out two and just spins them around and is like, I've got this. How did you enjoy supper last night?
Yeah.
Fill up your little belly.
I'm not feeling so good today.
No.
I don't think it's because of your cooking, I'm sure, but...
Oh God, maybe I put too much cinnamon in there.
No, I'm sure you know what you're doing.
No, I'll work on the recipe.
No, it's
Gotta
okay.
keep you big and strong. Good boy.
Yeah,
Little
okay.
boy. Anyway, must be going.
You sure you're okay?
Just
Wow.
stabbing into the
All
wood
right.
as she comes back down.
Okay, sure.
Just she's not like latching on with her legs. Her legs are just dangling. And she's just like, yes.
She's got real upper body strength.
She built.
And she's gone. Just as quick as she can.
I'm at the bottom, like.
Vivian.
Virian.
Virian. Cool. So I side up to her.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah. Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm just not feeling so great today. I just wanted to ask someone, like, how close is it to land? Where is it we're going again? What's going on?
Well, I can't really say 100% exactly where we're going. I just know it's probably those islands with the big
wave of energy came from. The captain's very big on us getting there. He's not told me anything.
Why the secrecy? What's...
I don't know, he's just playing this one very close to his chest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like the captain, he normally tells us all about it.
And do you know how long it's going to be until we're there?
Well, with this storm coming in, it's going to slow us down a little bit, but we should be there soon, the next couple of hours. Fingers crossed.
Okay. And everything that went on just a few moments ago, all the fighting, did you have a hand in any of it?
I've got big boobs.
Oh, you do?
I knew it!
So I try not to get into combat too much because it throws me off.
Because the boobs are too heavy, or
Yeah,
you don't want to hurt?
Oh, there's lightning!
Or was that your boob?
There's a boob clap.
Yeah.
Gah! Fast.
Okay.
Sweetie falls off the... Ah!
Well, thank
Charlie XCX on boob clap.
you for your time. Appreciate your help.
Hey, no worries. Anytime you want a conversation, you just come to old Virion.
You're always up here.
Most of the time.
Okay. I mean, it's quite stormy. You're not. Do you need anything? Do you want me to get you anything?
It's alright. Being at sea, it's always a bit wet.
Do you need like dinner time soon, right? Do you want me to get some food for you?
I've got a sandwich.
It looks fucking great. There's like 3 meats in there. There looks like some sort of greenery somehow. You've been at sea for a couple of weeks, so most of it would have gone off by now. But apparently Sweetie knows a way. Keep things fresh.
Wow. Okay. Well, have a good evening.
Oh, I will. I mean, I feel like we'll probably be on the island before the day's out, but thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, sure. Bye.
You begin to climb back down, but as you do, the thunder and the lightning begins to pick up and the waves begin to grow in size.
They're getting spicy.
The winds pick up and the spray of the sea starts to become abrasive and almost like it kind of like bites at your skin. Okay.
My skin!
As this worsens, the captain kind of bellows out,
Right, this is it, everybody. We're going in.
and he begins to kind of steer into a smaller island off to the right side of the main kind of archipelago. But this, as he does, the weather gets even worse and begins to broil and like really kind of crash into the sides of the ship and knock you about. I would like a group skill check of whatever you would like to do to help this ship as you are pushing into treacherous waters towards your final destination.
I would say I'm quite good coming from the woods. The woods.
You're in the woods.
And like hunting and everything. I'm using ropes to try and bound stuff onto the ship. Sorry, not bound, like secure things down so they're not going to slide into people. Just, yeah, the deck I'm securing.
Okay. I would ask you to give me a survival check then.
Survive. It's 14.
Okay, 14. Alright. You do kind of run around, you start making sure that everything's tied down, all of the cannons are in the right places, they're locked in place.
That bloody one that's been going off the whole time.
This far, right? Somehow.
Clint kind of now actually has like quite a big duster coat on, kind of gives you a stern look of like, thank you, and you continue to make sure that everything is safe and secure. It's one success.
Clint's a G.
Yeah, he's a bit of a boy.
G.
He's been through stuff. Seen shit.
Who's next?
With my tool proficiency in vehicles/water, parentheses water, and seeing as how the weather is turning properly worse, I can't waste time with platitudes and strong words. This requires action. As such, I will just do sails and ropes, whatever the nautical terms for assisting where you can with sails and ropes.
Okay. I would... For that, we'll go, because it's less of just a general sweeping over similar to what Bozar did, and it's more intricate and making sure that knots are spot on. I'll give it a sleight of hand, if you could, please.
That's my second natural 20 of the night. Turns out I do like rolling dice.
Oh, I don't have any more poppers.
No, we're done.
No.
26.
No, I couldn't possibly. That's your last one.
That's not.
He's still got more. Okay, so with this, you go around and you actually end up working with...
Don't say his name.
Oh god.
I don't want to hear it.
He's not going to be able to hold anything.
You guys slipping out of his sloppy hands.
No, do you know, he's busy.
Yeah, I bet he is.
You end up working with Garrick.
Garrick.
Sorry, too many fun
There
NPCs
are. There are way too many.
Garrick, who is the ship's bosun.
What is that?
That is essentially someone that looks after the ropes and the rigging.
That's my boy. That's who I want to be with.
He, with his one eye, kind of gives you a wink, and you rather quickly and furiously make sure that all of the knots are the correct ones. I don't know knots. A good knot.
This is a good knot, Garrick.
And you hear the tension and the tautness of the ropes as they kind of like start to strain under pressure as the sails are beginning to like almost get ripped away. But
if I have to, I'll do a Spider-Man. There's only like a 1 foot gap that it could just easily be tied up.
so I'll tell you what, yeah, you begin to do that as you're trying to reach two bits of rope together, and Garrett comes over and is like, yep. And just ties it over your head. Beads of sweat mixed with the rain pour down your face. Alright.
I'm a hero.
That is the second success. Alright. Mark, aka Relic. Unless you roll a 1, you should be okay.
Oh, sweet. I'll just stand there and do...
Yeah, I see you.
Because if you roll a 1...
Good job, guys.
you could all still get fucked up.
I guess with all the ropes and whatnot sorted, I'll probably just be trying to just lift and shift, making sure nothing's kind of flying off. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's my job.
I guess I'll just sit pretty then.
May help the captain.
Yeah, you could help the captain with helming the ship. You could help Virion with navigation, pointing out any kind of obstacles coming your way.
We'll help the captain.
Yeah,
He's a
okay.
boy.
With that then, because he's quite emphatic about himself being the one to steer the ship, helm the ship, I'd say just any time that there is a strong kind of wave that kind of crashes into the side of the ship, if you could give me an athletics check to help keep the captain steady as there's so much force behind the wheel. 14 is a success. So you are able to help keep the ship true and straight as it pierces through the waves and continues to push forwards towards the island.
You're gonna do a ghost thing and take his hands out of the wheel.
Just hear like a siren song.
But with the rage of the sea smashing against the ship, you can hear various bits of the ship itself kind of beginning to creak and moan like as the sails themselves are almost torn away from the ship. but there is a loud crack that emanates from beneath the ship as a large piece of coral begins to tear through the underside of the ship. However, this kind of causes the ship, as it kind of catches on this coral reef, it begins to turn sideways, which for anybody that sails ships, that's a really bad thing. However, because of you all succeeding, you are close enough to the actual island itself that I would say that as it begins to turn and almost begins to capsize, if I could get a dex saving throw from you all, but with advantage.
Sneak in here. 22.
12.
22, 12.
10.
10, okay.
One of my rolls is a 1.
Alright, so the ship turns. The bottom of it is pretty much ripped out entirely.
Oh dear.
You feel all of your all of yourselves almost thrown to the sides of the railing. Most of you manage to catch yourself. Relic, as you slam in, you don't get enough time to brace yourself, so you are smacked into it chest first. You're almost winded, if you can be winded. But as this is happening, Captain Bill is just like,
Ha ha! We're here now, boys! Let's get into it, shall we?
and as he says that, there's almost it looks odd. Immediately it seems like it's a fleshy kind of appendage raises out of the sea. But there's a flash of lightning and it just looks like just a really big rock has appeared out of nowhere as you smash into it and everybody is flung onto the beach itself. As you all collapse, Relic, you take... Okay, you only take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, as most of you have been able to brace yourself, and as it kind of begins to collide with the beach itself, you're able to leap off of the railing as opposed to just being flung off. But you all kind of there's wind, there's rain. It's kind of there's bits of wood that are kind of scattering across. It's very very reminiscent of the Lost plane crash, where there's just people scattered everywhere. Everybody's trying to figure out where everybody is.
So we all die.
No.
Hey.
You can see that most of the ship is it's rocked up to the edge of the surf. And although, yes, a large portion of the bottom of the ship has been torn out, it's not terrible. It is fixable. You've done enough that you could get off of this island in relatively peace. However, one of the crew, Clint, kind of shouts.
If he's shouting, he's not dead.
He shouts,
It's true.
I'm dead!
I'm just about to die. I thought I'd shout and let you know.
Captain! No!
and he begins to run over, and as you kind of look up and see where he's running, you can see there, impaled on a massive piece of wood, is the captain.
Oh!
Just...
This is fine.
And that is where we will end this section.
Someone get the doctor!
Your man.
As you are all now on the island, something's happening. Who knows? Maybe you'll find out more in the next session.
Rumours.
In
Unlocked.
another 4 years' time.
Yeah, that's it now. There we go. But thank you all for joining us tonight.
Indubitably.
I'm going to pause some of this music. Okay. Lovely stuff. Yes, thank you for joining. Thank you guys for playing as well. Well done for not dying. Well done on all of your successes. Much better. Nat 20s galore over here.
Two
Mr.
today.
I don't like rolling dice.
That's still
It's
rather
just boring,
not.
isn't it? when
That's
you
still
keep
rather
rolling
not.
dice?
Yeah.
But yes, we will see you all in 2 weeks' time. We will continue this one shot, and it will culminate on the 30th, I believe, which will be our Halloween episode, where we will be getting dressed up again.
Oi!
There will be no more
Nice.
poppers.
That's what you mean.
But just rock up with a massive bag. But thank you very much once again. It means a lot to us that you have joined us over the past 4 years. We have very much enjoyed playing games with each other, but we've also enjoyed making you guys laugh, cry, giggle, get weirded out, whatever it may be. And we hope to continue to do so for the foreseeable future.
Yes.
But, of course, check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Dungeons, Dice and Dudes or DDND Pod, Patreon if you want to support us, discount code TheBriggsy for discount on Game Tea, and of course Think Crit D&D, check them out. It's a highbrow, real good time. You feel smart after listening to it. I've done it. I got a +1 in int, so there we go. But yes, that brings us to the end of the session. Thank you very much. Look after yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.